Okay, I think we can start probably. I really hope so.
TikTok are making sometimes around $8,000 a day. Literally, as you can imagine,
If you do $8,000 a day, it technically gets you to 240,000 a month, which gives you more than a million in just like 5 months. Guys, why wouldn't they do it?
acting like NPCs. So let's take a closer look on what exactly this looks like and where the hell were we headed as a society these
Exactly.
days?
This is probably the more interesting question. Where are we heading as a society if we are actually willing to chip on to these people?
Amazing. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Take your seat.
Pinky doll, also known.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? How can a person, an actual person, watch this and actually donate money to this? How? How? What's the point? My streams are more probably intellectually powerful, and I don't get paid a single penny for them.
Known as Ice Cream So Good, refers to the TikTok live streams.
My biggest theory about TikTok recently is that, especially for the Gen Z generation,
Before he says his, I'm gonna say mine. Honestly, I feel that people have lost so much hope in themselves that they're just like, screw it. What's the next big thing we can do? What's like the best time to kill time? You know, while you're high. For example, yeah, when you go do drugs while you're high, if you're not partying, you're probably watching these NPC TikTokers. I genuinely don't know how can you actually watch this.
it's really making a lot of people the same. And it's not just because, people are viewing the same thing, but more so that it's becoming like the vocabulary and thought process of many people. So for example, right? So one of the biggest ways that you can blow up on TikTok is using popular trending sounds, popular trending
Yeah,
TikToks.
true.
And
That's
really
actually true. Like you take a specific music that, for example, has been hyped on TikTok, and suddenly you get very popular just because everyone used it and everyone just wants to like see others use it.
kind of surefire way in which you can really get in the good
Yeah.
favor of the algorithm. And I think in a way this is really seeping into how
But why? Yeah, but why is this the algorithm? I can still get when people dancing. I'm gonna be honest. I really like a good TikTok where people actually do good dances, or where there's a good meme. But what's the point? But at least there I see a point. In dancing, I like to see good moves. In memes, I like to get a little laugh. What's the point of this? Ice cream so good. La 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 la. Ice cream so good. Nobody's gonna pay me for this.
people interact with one another. As much as you don't like to think so, what we consume each and every single day absolutely influences you in some way. I always like to say that everyone is influenced by something. So if you're kind
Yeah.
of scrolling all the time on TikTok and you're seeing
I'm influenced by so many things you won't even imagine. But that's who I am. And who are those people that are consuming that? They're real NPCs.
these trends over and over again, whether it's subconsciously or consciously, it's definitely getting ingrained. And I think this is kind of like the perfect example of it.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not knocking these people, right? Look, make your money. At the end of the day, there's obviously a market for it. And if there's a market, people are going to supply it.
But how is it even the market? That's what I'm curious. How is doing this even the market? That's what I'm most actually questioning. I'm actually questioning the people who are doing this. I'm not questioning TikTok that is pushing its algorithm. I'm not even questioning the money that these people earn. Like, they deserve them because they're actually people who are falling for this. But my question is, how did they even start falling for this? That's my problem.
It also does, I think, have a greater consequence on who are these people also watching this, and what do they even get from this, right? I mean, obviously, maybe some of it's like this feeling of control that you can get of being able to make another fellow human do whatever you want.
That were labeled a part of NPC streaming trend in July 2023.
I don't know if you want to like really make another person create a business with those money, or buy a business, become the boss, and you can do with people whatever you are, whatever you want. Is that really hard?
Pinky Doll's live streams gained notoriety due to the widespread perception that they were strange or psychotic.
Hey, she's doing a good job.
That's psychotic. What am I supposed to see in that stream?
though. Like, she literally looks like an actual like NPC. But I will say
Yes, but what am I supposed to watch here?
though, like from this whole like NPC thing that's like kind of become a popular part of our culture is, have you guys ever seen like those like NPC Grand Theft Auto simulations or like copying videos? It's super fascinating. I actually really like watching those. Those are like actually very impressive of how.
But that's at least acting. You actually put some effort in it, you know? That's actually like comparing how you can do this in real life. This is just a waste of my time for no purpose at all. I'm not even resting, you know? If I want to get a purpose to rest, I have a bed like just near me. I'm gonna go to bed the moment I'm gonna feel tired, the moment I want to rest. If I want to like chill and just like watch something interesting, I'm gonna watch, I don't know, for laughter, I'm gonna watch memes. For like fascinating stuff, I'm gonna even probably watch this content that he just showed with the GTA. But what am I supposed to get from this? What? How does it work? Why? When? I don't know.
Like people can like act like NPCs and do all that. I think that's actually creative and probably takes like a lot of skill. But this is, I mean, hey, I gotta give it to them, right? Probably takes a lot of patience and but yeah, I guess if you're making $8,000 a day doing this, then
If I could get $8,000 a day of this, you think I wouldn't have done it as well? The problem is, I don't really get. My mind just can't understand how can I actually get $8,000 from it. Honestly.
it's worth it.
The earliest still accessible TikTok on Pinky Doll's account was uploaded on December 24th.
Although not quite, now that I thought about it. Like, it depends how long do I believe I can be able to do this. Because if I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life, probably not. If I'm gonna do this even for a year, probably not. If I'm just gonna get some extra money from it, why not? But yet again, I don't get how this works.
2022. A majority of her early videos were of her twerking. Continuing into 2023,
Which is legit porn, I see it.
Pinky Doll's account grew a large following. Sometime in January 2023,
Tits! Oh, donate money! That's who's watching this. That's the whole purpose of people watching this. Show me like, I want to see like, okay, I want to see, does an NPC TikTok streamer guy make as much money as an NPC TikTok streamer girl? I dare you to show it to me. I just dare you to show it to me. That's what the problem with current society is. Oh, they see tits, they donate money.
Pinky Doll started to go live on TikTok. Soon after, users started to screen record her live streams and repost them. First known to do so was TikToker Lingo Talks.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, but hey, I gotta respect her persistence, right? It seems like she first tried to do like the whole thirst trap, like dancing videos, but now she's like tapped into this. Like this must be so crazy.
I mean, she's just like a content creator. She's okay. People are watching this. If that's what brings me views, I'm gonna do it. And if there's nothing morally wrong, I mean, to be fair, like if we talk about morals, rather like doing NPC stuff is probably morally less wrong than twerking. So I get her. I don't get those who feed her up with that money.
Crazy for like a boomer to see, right? Like seeing how like boomers back then would have to work like 50 hours at the factory, at the coal mines with sweat, blood, and tears to be able to make like fucking $50 a day. And now someone can make this in like 2 seconds. Like, do we live in a simulation, right? That's proof enough, don't you think?
Yes.
More screen recordings of Pinky Doll's live streams. For instance, TikToker Rohan11320 posted a Pinky Doll live with text reading, NPC Live.
What is this? What is this? No. Something's wrong with. I'm pretty sure it's not the majority of the world, but it's still too big of a gap. I mean, even if you think about it, it's like, as I said, 1% of the whole human population is basically around 8 million. Haley Khan, reaction video is stupid, make some content of your own. This must have something that could help humanity, then this trash lol. So out. Thanks for the support. This is actually what I've been trying to do. I really am gonna try to start doing my content. But you know, sometimes I just wanna watch YouTube. So I kind of agree with you. It's just stupid watch like reacting to some dumb videos. I kind of get the critics, but at the same time I just wanted to watch YouTube in the night, and this is basically what these streams are more about. So valid point. Valid point. Not gonna disagree with this yet. As I said, I promised to finish this video. I am gonna finish it. And now you left. Why am I not shocked?
Oh my god, what the hell?
Yeah.
On July 10th, 2023, Twitter user zynoVII7 one tweeted a screen recording of a Pinky Doll.
Look at that though, 10 million views like doing that. That's crazy. I also wonder too if this is like a direct consequence of making fame a lot more accessible. And I think a perfect platform of that was TikTok, right? I think each and every single one of you maybe knows like a friend of a friend who has 100K followers plus on TikTok. And this isn't me like gassing.
I literally like every month I need meet a person who has 100,000 followers on TikTok.
YouTube up or anything, but it's probably a lot rarer for you to know someone personally who has like, let's say 100K subscribers on YouTube. I mean, it's just because it's
way more
objectively
complicated
harder to be able to get to that number.
Exactly.
Whereas like TikTok, right? You can post like some, you know, low effort video and be able to
some crap, let's say like this.
Get, you know, pretty good numbers, right? Like I think especially too, I think the algorithm has been designed in that way where like the first couple like TikToks that you release, they actually like push it more to the algorithm to give you kind of like that dopamine hit to encourage you to create. Yes. But with that said, right, like in that instance, I think TikTok has done a good job of making that barrier from a creator versus a lurker a lot easier. Whereas like, let's say a lot of different platforms, like let's say YouTube, right? It's definitely a lot more barriers to be a creator, right? Especially
oh yeah, it's like, guys, I did a TikTok on Lionel Messi that got 2,000 views on TikTok, 5,000 views on YouTube Shorts. And you start doubting, why would you even like do long YouTube videos if that's what gets views? And if I really wanted to just do content for the numbers, I would have probably gave up already by now. But it's not about that. So that's why I haven't given up yet.
Especially because of how like much more competitive and saturated YouTube is getting, where like it's becoming more, you know, around quality over quantity, right? Like for example, Mr. Beast, one of the, I think he is the biggest creator on the platform right now. He only posts like, let's say 1 or 2 videos a month. And he's doing obviously like the craziest shit, like surviving 72 hours underwater. But with TikTok, right, it's made it so much easier to be able to at least gain a following. But I will say though, with YouTube, it's a lot harder to build a following, but I think it's a lot easier to build an audience. In that sense is that you know, you're able to create more of a deeper connection, especially with these longer forms.
Because on YouTube, you're more opening to people rather than on TikTok. On TikTok, sometimes you just don't know, to just watch, okay, great dances, bye-bye. Who are you? No one knows. But here, actually, you are building a platform on your own.
Format videos, right? I think the best way like someone has broken it up to me is like, for example, whenever you go on like a short form binging session, do you ever even remember what the hell you watched? Whereas like if you go on like a YouTube you know, binge session and watch like, let's say 6 to 10 videos, depending on what you constitute a binge session, you can most likely remember at least a lot of the content that you watched, or at least on what the topic can kind of like
at least the topics,
especially if you're
maybe not specifics, but at least something you do. I can literally list everything I watched today on YouTube, and I probably will remember almost everything.
Watching like, let's say like a 20-minute video, you're investing 20 minutes of your time, whereas like let's say in that same 20-minute session, you're scrolling through hundreds of different TikToks where you barely know the creator, where it just got pushed up to you. So it's just like a lot harder to build that connection.
Exactly.
Short is a fad like this. Like obviously there's no way you can build an audience. Like right now there's obviously like that shock value, and obviously good for her. It seems like she's the one who kind of kickstarted this trend, but it's also interesting too to see how TikTok, which is a Chinese platform, that's kind of tapped into the instant gratification that a lot of American and Western society, you know, gravitate towards. Instead of, you know, spending years failing making shitty video after shitty video, to then be able to truly build an audience that really connects with you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating.
Live. captioning it.
Oh, he's not
I was just
hating.
scrolling TikTok and I just want to say, some of you bitches are literally psychotic. In the video,
What's so ironic is that this whole video is also made by AI, right? This whole voiceover is just an AI voice. What's real anymore?
Pinky Doll is
Yeah.
seen saying ice cream so good and licking the air repeatedly, among other repetitive sounds and catchphrases.
I mean, look at this. Just like seeing it without like what she's actually saying, like as like B-roll, like
It's like
this.
an
Look,
AI.
I'm not trying to hate. I'm not knocking her hustle, but look how
No, I'm knocking the hustle. I'm knocking those who are watching this. How? Why? When? Where?
ridiculous that is, right? It requires no talent. It requires no talent. Maybe like I guess acting like an NPC and doing it for a sustained amount of period. I guess yeah, that takes effort. But I guess right now, if I wanted to just like quit YouTube and just do this, I guess I can. And maybe I won't
Yeah,
get
you
as
definitely
many
can.
views as her because I'm not like an attractive girl. But I feel like I can play a good NPC.
Jen, please, I need to react to some content for myself. Come on, don't make me react to you licking ice cream in the air, please.
Take your CR, take your Kiki. Ice cream so good. It was you, Max, Pap, amazing. Ice cream so good. Ugh. Take your Saturn, yes, do your thing, huh?
Oh no, oh no.
User MuseWendy tweeted a similar screen recording of Pinky.
And I also wonder too if she like changes up her like ad libs each time. Like, so I guess like what's happening here is that like some
Someone
people I guess
donates.
pay for like a certain amount of like
Yeah.
tokens with like real money. And
Yeah.
with those tokens is how you I guess you can buy certain types of reactions.
Basically,
And
how
based on
you
the
buy,
reactions,
yeah,
she
how you
starts,
pay
saying
for
these different
TikTok.
you know sound bites or ad libs. So I wonder if she's also like changing it up as well.
Doll live streaming, captioning it, anytime I accidentally happen upon a TikTok live. I feel like I am watching the world
This is
end.
actually what is happening.
Take your CR.
Both aforementioned tweets and
I'm curious though, like, what's my audience like, right? Like, do you guys watch usually like a lot of TikToks? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I honestly feel like recently I've been watching a lot more like short form than long form, and
I honestly watch some YouTube shorts, rather motivational, so I like these edits, motivational edits, you know, like go get stronger. And I watch them on Insta, on YouTube shorts, not on TikTok. I use TikTok for work because I need it, and probably to see what my sister sent me. Honestly, that's all what I use TikTok for. But yeah, sometimes even I see that I kind of switch to short formats. Although when I eat, when I go to the gym, listening, you know, to these long hour podcasts, so still not quite there, but definitely more than a couple years ago. But there has been more short content created over the last years, right? So can't blame me for this.
every time I catch myself, I do feel like, what the hell am I watching? And I have like that kind of like moment of like guilt. Yeah, I don't know. I always have like that moment of guilt, for sure.
inspired
Everyone has.
increased awareness of Pinky Doll's lives.
At least you're honest.
Resulting in more viral reposts and discourse. More screen recordings were reposted to Twitter in the days that followed.
See, I guess like this is also the way how people blow up these days
Yeah.
too. It's like it's not just actually just like posting on your own channel,
But
but
it's
like other
reposts.
people
Yes.
in you know separate individual accounts clipping your stuff up and blowing up. Like a perfect example was this is like I guess like the Andrew Tate method, right? And it seems like for him
True.
he had like some sort of financial incentive that he was offering to people who would clip up these things because like they would put like an affiliate link in their bio and obviously you know get some money
Yeah.
anytime someone joined the Andrew Tate course or whatever. But I'm noticing this like more and
True.
more is that now since there is so much content, right? There is so much less barrier to make content. Actually, like the way to blow up is more just like building like a familiarness with like
Yeah.
your face and what you do. Another perfect
That's
example
all.
of creator who I guess like kind of emulated the Andrew Tate style was like Sneeko, right? Obviously, I knew like Sneeko's content and maybe a lot of you did when he was making videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
But what really I guess like kind of catapulted him.
It's his
to,
shorts.
I guess like the average person may not know who he is now was like a lot of people clipping up his
yes,
streams
the
and
clips.
doing all that. So it's very, very interesting. is
Obviously,
that the
that's
whole,
how
like,
that's
social
how I
media
came back.
landscape and the
I
great-
started watching him in August. Then I kind of forgot of him for a couple months, and then I ended up scrolling a couple of shorts, and I'm like, "What's with Sneeko?" And then I found out, oh damn, he's like got banned. So yeah, Jen is absolutely right in this. That's why I like watching his reactions. Smart kid.
grand scheme of
Okay,
things
he's
is,
not a
like,
kid anymore, but still smart
relatively
guy.
new, right? And it's still growing.
sends important
there's like
messages.
constant revolutions each and every single year.
I'll
and,
take that.
I guess like the whole point is just staying relevant no matter what. But yeah, how do you do that without compromising on your values? I'm just curious, like, what you guys think. Do you guys think this is just like a short-lived trend, or is this like more things that's gonna keep happening, right? Easy ways in
No,
which
I
people...
think it's not a short-lived trend. I mean, it's gonna get worse. I'm absolutely sure it's gonna get worse.
You know, it's a low barrier to entry. Anyone can kind of do it, and to kind of feed into these like larger trends. And with all this fear on AI too, right? Like, are we even accelerating that process by even willingly acting like NPCs for,
No.
for money, right? So if this type of content is
Not those who are paying for this. No, they're not. The other ones that consume from it actually do, because they get like more money, they get more knowledge, what to like produce faster. But these guys, no.
up, what makes it so like an AI can't duplicate this, and people are actually feeding it live tokens with their real hard-earned money? Who knows? But thought it was an interesting trend to talk about and, you know, spit some commentary with. So let me know in the comments, like, what do you guys think about all these trends? Yeah, if you guys want to keep watching more, please like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell you also. If you want to see me doing streams, like and subscribe, or write a comment down if you don't want to watch it, because I also get comments, as you can see, about the stuff that I shouldn't be doing it. Well, what can I say? I'll still be streaming, but I really hope to buzz this channel up to those ideas that I have. But I first have to solve ideas with my first channel, was my original channel that I'm not gonna give up on. Oh well, in any case, it's hard. Like and subscribe, guys. I'm back, streams are back, and we're gonna have a lot more fun. So see you in my next reactions. zynoVII7. As always, have a nice day. Bye bye.